Raidernation, it's your boy Graphic Raider Man, back with another quick video. The views expressed here on Graphk podcast. Welcome to the Black Hole of Raiders YouTube. I am very upset. You can probably tell from the energy. I was in Atlanta yesterday, was in the building, and witnessed the massacre itself. I'm gonna make this video real short because, to be honest with you, there was not one good thing that we could say about our team yesterday. Let's just get to the shit. 43-6 is unacceptable, especially when you're playing a 3-7 Atlanta Falcons without two of their best offensive weapons in Todd Gurley and Julio Jones. 5 turnovers, a pick 6, Carr and Jacobs fumble. I think between them 4 fumbles. Carr, this is becoming a big problem. It needs to be pointed out, like point blank period. We all have been on the Carr train all season long. You have looked great, but your problem is you fumbled the ball way too much. Learn how to take the sack and move on to the next play. It's as simple as that, man. I get our O-line was ugly as shit yesterday. Brandon Parker regressed. He is exactly who we thought he was, but our O-line got beat up yesterday. Point blank period. Carr, at this point, you should be a smart enough quarterback to know. If you feel pressure, take the sack, man. You fumbled the ball way too much, big dog. To just give the ball away that many times, it's really sad, man. And Jacobs had a tough game. He has a sprained ankle. I believe he ran the ball for 27 yards on 7 carries. Booker couldn't get it going. I get that the Falcons are pretty good against the run. I believe they're 9th, somewhere in the top 10 against the run. But they have one of the worst passing defenses in the league. And we couldn't exploit that because our O-line got pushed around like some bitches. Point blank period, man. 5 turnovers. 5 turnovers to the Atlanta Falcons. That's insane, y'all. That's insane. To just come into this game and be so excited, feeling like the playoffs are on the way. And then you hear these pressers where, Carr said that practice was flat all week. Him and Gruden, apologizing to Raidernation. I don't want an apology, man. Win the games you're supposed to win. This 6-4 curse is looking real because the same thing happened last year when we faced the Jets. We got the doors blew off on us, and we ended up looking like shit for the rest of the season. This is a way better team than we had last season, I admit. But it looks like the same shit. We are lucky enough to say we have the Jets, an 0-11 team, I believe, next week or this week, so we can clean up our errors and get our shit together. We are in the middle of a playoff push, y'all, and we did not look like a playoff team yesterday. We look like one of the worst top 5 teams in the league. And to lose to the Falcons, I'm going to repeat this, to lose to the Falcons 43-6, that shit is unacceptable. I got to kind of, bring my optimism down a little bit. I was kind of drinking the Kool-Aid, buying the hype. I don't know why I do that. As Raider fans, man, we deserve more. This is very upsetting. Once again, Gruden got outcoached by a former coach that he coached with. Raheem Morris literally just outcoached Gruden. I believe that the only coach that Gruden really shows up against that he's coached with is Andy Reid. And that's just because it's such a rivalry. But once again, outcoached. Terrible play calling. 4th and 1, I believe he ran the end around or some crazy shit to Ruggs. 4th and 2. Like, I'm not even gonna go into the logistics of this game, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. From top to bottom, it was terrible. From the first quarter to the 4th quarter, I felt it in the air when I was there, man. I felt it instantly. That first drive, I knew. They just looked flat, and they didn't want to be there. That's exactly how it looked. The play calling, man. Gruden, I don't know what it is, but it's just every time, man, these 3rd and 10s, 3rd and 8s, you throw these 2-yard screen pat. Look, man, what we're doing is not working. We better beat the fucking Jets on Sunday. Point blank period, or this season is over. It's a wrap. We have a lot of making up to do because every team that we needed to lose pretty much yesterday won. The Browns won. Miami won. All the teams in front of us moved up. Hope to God that Baltimore loses to Pittsburgh tomorrow. That'll help us in the playoff standings. But at this point, I'm not thinking about the playoffs anymore, y'all. I'm gonna take it 1 week at a time. Like I said, my optimism has come all the way down. I'm a Raider to the day I die, and I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid no more. You have to show and prove to me that we can win and that we can beat teams that we're supposed to beat. Point blank, period, man. This is just sad, man. To be outcoached, to have 5 turnovers, to see Carr regress in that fashion, that was a terrible gameplay by our highly deemed quarterback this season. He has had a great season thus far. That was really, really bad. Brandon Parker looked terrible. Colton Miller looked terrible. Don't get me wrong, the officiating was very, very bad. That helmet call on Josh Jacobs was some straight bullshit. But at the end of the day, we're a better team than the Falcons. We should be able to get past those calls. We played a bone-headed football game yesterday. Penalty after penalty after penalty, roughing the kicker. We just gave these guys more opportunity after opportunity after opportunity, and they capitalized. We put up 6 points, y'all, on the Atlanta Falcons defense. That is insane. I'm not going to break down any more statistics from any of our players. We already know what happened. Nobody did shit yesterday. Outside of Hunter Renfrow, I believe our team was just completely ass all across the board, man. Point blank, period, man. It's a sad day to be a Raider fan, but at the end of the day, we here for life. But this is a tough pill to swallow, y'all. On to New York. It's your boy Graphk Raider. The views expressed to our Graphk podcast. I'm just very thankful that y'all didn't have to sit in that building and watch that game with me. Very, very sad. Shout out to my boy Rick, man. He's a subscriber to the channel. I sat down with him, had a few beers. We had to endure that shit together in person. It was very, very bad. But shout out to my dog. And shout out to Raidernation, because there was only 6,000 fans allowed in there. And I promise you about 5,500 of them were all Raider fans. So we showed up, but our team didn't. Sad day. Sad day in Raidernation, man. But it's your boy Graphk Raider. The views expressed to our Graphk podcast. On to New York. 1.